In this deep blue water, every pulse of the prey's heartbeat can become a guiding signal for the reaper. The great white shark, the ocean's ambush master. From the deep waters, they quietly approach their prey like a ghost. Then, in just a few seconds, the entire silence turns into an explosion. Witness the most brutal, intelligent, and authentic hunts in nature, ever captured on camera. From South Africa and Australia to the coast of California, great white sharks frequently appear in waters where food sources are concentrated in large densities. An adult can grow over 19 feet long and weigh more than 400 pounds, enough to make any encounter dangerous. Yet size is only the most visible part. What truly makes the great white shark a terrifying ambusher lies in how it turns the ocean itself along the coast into camouflage. Along the coast of South Africa, a pod of seals constantly scans the water surface before leaving the shore to forage. The shark's dark back blends into the deep water, while from below the seal's body appears as a contrasting silhouette against the bright sky. The ambush angle has been established. The distance is just short enough the strike begins. The great white shark accelerates up to 25 miles per hour, charging straight up like a torpedo and breaking the water's surface in mere seconds, just by disrupting the swimming rhythm, inflicting injury, and stripping away the seal's mobile advantage. A bite force of up to 4,000 pounds of pressure comes down, finishing off the prey right before it can comprehend what is happening. On the snout of the great white shark is a nearly invisible network of electroreceptors, the ampullae of Lorenzini. This system senses minute changes in electrical fields generated by the prey's muscle and nerve activity. At that range, vision is no longer the sole condition. Electroreception helps the shark precisely lock onto the target's position right before the attack. There is no need to see the entire target. It only needs to read the correct signal. There are hunts that end from the moment fear begins to leave its trace. When the tide rises, great white sharks push close to the cliffs, turning the water crevices around the seals' shelter into ambush points. The seal is forced to surface for air. It does not know the predator is patrolling right below. In a fraction of a second, the shark changes direction. Contrast-sensitive vision helps it recognize the seal's silhouette amid the chaotic light and shadow around the cliff. The quick kill completely cuts off the prey's escape route. In the ocean, a single misaligned beat is enough to open up an attack opportunity. For predators that constantly monitor every movement, the smallest mistake can be exploited immediately. An individual that slows down, separates from the group, or loses direction in just a few seconds can also become the most conspicuous target. A male blue whale is trapped in Prony Bay, New Caledonia. Unable to return to the ocean, its colossal body grows increasingly weak in the enclosed waters. Since the lagoon is completely devoid of food, the whale rapidly falls into exhaustion. When the whale's 40,000-pound body continuously circles the narrow waters, abnormally, it generates low-frequency sound waves that quickly attract tiger sharks. Seizing the opportunity, the ocean assassins rapidly move in to deliver a fatal strike, causing the whale to collapse from excessive blood loss. The scent of food swiftly lures a swarm of predators to share the feast. With this protein treasure trove, a tiger shark can consume an amount of food up to 10% of its own body weight. On this body of water, no place is safe. Each summer at French Frigate Shoals in Hawaii, tiger sharks concentrate around the sand islands just as juvenile albatrosses begin their maiden flights. With just a missed landing into the sea, the opportunity instantly materializes. Tiger sharks lunge forward, locking onto the prey before it can take off again. In roughly 2 weeks, over 100 juveniles become targets. It is brutal, yet this is nature's merciless filtering process. Only those fast and resourceful enough are allowed to continue living. How terrifying are a tiger shark's teeth? Even turtle shells are not an absolute defensive layer. When the turtle surfaces to breathe, a tiger shark immediately closes in from below. The exposure window is very short, but sufficient for the predator to establish a bite angle. A tiger shark's teeth act like hook cutters biting into hard surfaces rather than merely piercing soft tissue. Once the jaws lock into the proper position, the shell, which resists many types of attacks, begins to lose its effectiveness. From coastal waters to the vast ocean, dolphins exist across nearly the entire world. Each environment forces them to develop different hunting methods. Off South Carolina, a pod of bottlenose dolphins is herding fish into shallow waters. The group spreads out, tightens the angle, and drives the target toward the mud bank, where maneuverability nearly vanishes. When the distance is short enough, the entire formation accelerates simultaneously. Strand feeding typically involves 1 to 6 coordinating dolphins generating waves to push the fish school out of the water and cut off their escape route. The final strike takes place right on the shoreline edge. The predators lunge up using the right side of their bodies, maintaining the same approach direction to avoid breaking formation. All limitations change once their operation is understood. In the vast ocean, over 100 sailfish form a collective hunting formation, driving a school of prey fish into an increasingly confined space. They do not charge into chaos. The group maintains proper spacing moves with precision and expends only the exact energy required to sustain pressure on the prey. When the dorsal fins change color in unison, the attack signal is issued. The long bill, nearly 1/3 of the body length, immediately becomes an interception weapon. Each straight lunge is delivered at the exact right moment, disrupting the formation and eliminating every escape route. Amidst open water, the small fish school has nowhere left to hide. From the great white shark's ambush to the humpback whale's bubble net, every hunt is part of a survival system that has operated for millions of years. Yet that system is facing escalating pressure from plastic waste pollution and overfishing. Reduce single-use plastics, protect the marine environment, and refuse to participate in the illegal hunting and trade of sharks. Because when the ocean loses a single link, the entire network of life begins to lose its balance.